Welcome back to my channel, guys. It's time for chapter 33 review of Kingdom of Z. Welcome back to my channel, guys. I'm finally continuing Kingdom of Z. There's a few chapters left in this manga volume. I think there's like 3 or 4 after the one I'm reviewing. And I need to get my hands on the next volume, and I will do that hopefully this weekend. So, anyways, guys, Kingdom of Z is one that I've been doing chapter by chapter. Didn't want to stop. The story is getting interesting. It's explaining a little bit more of why things are happening the way they're happening. So this is one of those chapters. Before anything, if you haven't done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Give some love to my channel by commenting, liking, and sharing. That helps tremendously. So I hope you guys are doing that as well. Make sure you guys give some love. It's the description below. You guys can join my Discord. You can also go buy some cheap manga, light novels, anime videos, all that kind of stuff. So, okay, let's talk about this chapter. Chapter 33 is actually it's an informative chapter, but more than anything, it's it's just setting up at where we're at. At the end of chapter 32, we find out that the doctor, the scientist Kurosaki, believes that Mickey is actually not Mickey. Kaden is actually a zombie as well as Rizuka. And that was a big shocker, obviously. In this meeting, let me remind you who is in there. It's the scientist, Kurosaki, and then we have our 3 main characters from the beginning, Sato, Miki, and Kaden. So Kaden is a little shocked as well. So they go into a little detail of why um, that whole thing's happening. And first is her stamina and her strength. Her strength is actually way beyond Mickey's strength. We've seen that from the beginning. Mickey is a good fighter, but Kaden has always been the better fighter. And in fact, we've seen Kaden almost straight up yank people's head off. I mean, or not people, zombies, and kill them with punches. I mean, she's strong. And the doctor basically confirms this. She says in the grip test, Sato was basically where a average boy is. Mickey was a little bit less than him, but Kaden was basically at a level of a bodybuilder, which is not common for a girl her age, obviously. So Kaden's a little special, and she says we don't know basically how the antibodies are working in her body, but they're working somehow. The other thing they point out is the obvious: is why is Kaden still attracted to zombies, whereas Rizuka can control zombies. She can lead them and or she's not hurt by them. They don't try to get her at all. So that's up in the air essentially. They don't know what that's going on. The other thing they point out and don't really know what's going on is the fact that Rizuka can control zombies. If she can give instructions to certain zombies, we've noticed that through the chapters, and they pointed out that she can't directly give instructions to like level A zombies, the stronger zombies. They will follow her instructions eventually, but they're a little bit more hard headed, which means that it can be more likely that they are at a level conscience and um, certain level of zombies only follow the orders of certain people. So could zombies order other zombies? And if so, well, that would be a heck of a battle. um, and they kind of also just questioned, are they eventually going to become zombies? Or can they progress further if a zombie bit them, or are they completely immune? All of these are questions that are obviously unanswered up to this point, and we don't know the complete answers. So um, we're just kind of wondering really what's going to happen next. So um, it was an informative chapter, really good chapter. It raised a lot of questions that I had already made myself to, um, but it kind of organized all the thoughts that maybe as a reader, may not everyone came to that conclusion. So it's still a good chapter to acknowledge, just because it brings again all those questions into light. And personally, as a writer, or seeing the writer doing this, I appreciate it, because not everyone does that. Not everyone can organize their thoughts and say, "Oh yeah, all these things are happening," but there's also all these other things happening. So don't they contradict? So the writer's basically saying, "Yeah, I understand they contradict, but the characters acknowledge that, which means eventually those are going to be answered, hopefully." So we'll see. For now, this series is doing really well, and I really appreciate this chapter. We'll see what happens in chapter 34. Hopefully, the battle between them and the other group starts off, or at least preparation does. So we'll see. For now, and that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you haven't done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Give some love by commenting, liking, and sharing. And I will see you guys next time. Like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.